What's up, everybody? And today we are talking about Punisher: One Last Kill. Just got done watching it on Disney Plus, and I have some thoughts. Wanted to chime in a little bit on the conversation while it's still hot and fresh off the bakery. Just to give you a little insight of my feelings on the Punisher and where I'm at as a fan. I grew up still do, loving Thomas Jane's as Punisher. I still think to this day he is the best Punisher. No hate against Jon Bernthal, but I love Thomas Jane's Punisher. Could be nostalgia glasses. Could not be. I don't know. But I love Thomas Jane's Punisher. Very much. And I love Jon Bernthal's Punisher in the Daredevil shows. Now, I thought he was great in season 2 of Daredevil. Loved him in Daredevil season 2. Thought he was great in the first season of The Punisher. I haven't never seen the second season, all because I heard that it was meh. I always heard it was meh. So I didn't watch it. And plus that was a time when they were like canceling all the Netflix Marvel shows. So I just was like, why bother? It got canceled. And then he appeared in Daredevil Born Again season 1. I thought he was great there. And so I was really excited for them to announce the Punisher special presentation, because all the presentations we've had so far, to Werewolf by Night to the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, have been really great. I did like Werewolf by Night. And so I thought, yeah, let's get it. A Punisher special presentation. Fuck yeah, let's get it. And of course, he's going to be in Brand New Day, which I'm excited for. Spider-Man. Fucking love that. And so I'm like, yeah, we need more Punisher nowadays. I mean, come on. The Punisher, I love Punisher. So let's do it. And so I clicked play on One Last Kill. And as someone who has never been like the huge Jon Bernthal Punisher fan, like I've always liked him as the character, but I've never thought best adaptation, the best version of Thomas Jane. Like, no. Like, I've never looked at Jon Bernthal as the absolute definitive version of this character. I still think it's Thomas Jane. He had the long trench coat. He looked like Frank Castle. And to me, that movie did something that the Jon Bernthal version of him did better, which is that whole movie wasn't just him moping and sobbing and like whining about his family dying like Jon Bernthal's version. I do like his version, but we've had 3 different versions now, to Daredevil, to his TV show, and now the special presentation, where that's all he's done. He's just kind of still dealing with the PTSD of his family, and it's like, I want to see the Punisher. I want to see him actually go against like bad guys and criminals and stuff like that. Like, I want to see the Punisher. But I will say, I said that to get to this point, and this point is, this special kind of made me love Jon Bernthal's Punisher even more. Because this special showed me, okay, when you strip away the PTSD-ridden version of Punisher and he just keeps mourning his family, I actually like this version. Because again, it's something new we haven't seen with this version of Frank Castle yet. Like when he's mowing down people, in this messed up neighborhood and this messed up, I guess you would call it, apartment complex. When he's just mowing down through them, and then he goes to save that couple people on the streets. It's like, yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the Punisher. I want to see the Punisher do some shit, not just cry all the time about his family. Because again, I get that already. We did that in season 1, and we did that in season 2. We did that in Daredevil both times. And it's like, all right, man, I get it, But overall, though, I mean, this is not going to be a long review because I don't have too much to say. I mean, it's only 50 minutes, so it's not like it's a TV show or a full-blown movie. But I did like it. I did enjoy the 20 minutes, 30 minutes of just Jon Bernthal kicking ass as the Punisher. I will say, and this goes for all of the Netflix shows. They even did it with Daredevil. As much as I love Daredevil, I'll credit where credit's due with the Daredevil. Even with Daredevil, they did this shit where it's like, you don't get him in the costume until like the last 2 minutes. And it's like, come on, man. What I think we're out of that trope. It was fine in the Netflix era, and it was fine when they did it in the other shows, but pre-MCU. But come on, man. You know how much better the special presentation would have been if he was in the full get out like he was in the last 2 minutes, the whole episode, or like the whole special presentation? Better. And it's like, that's it. But I hope now, because this is how I looked at the special presentation in my head. Even though they're retreading and they're doing the things that they did in season 2 and season 1 of Punisher, where it was, I went through all this, now I am going to be the Punisher. Nah, never mind, I'm taking a step back. Now I'm going to be the Punisher again. We've done that twice now. Every single season, the Punisher's done that, where he's like, I don't want to be Punisher. Oh, if something brings him back in. Oh, I'm the Punisher. I think maybe I should be the Punisher, And I think this is the time, at least I hope this is the final time we do this, where it's like, okay, you killed the last person you needed to kill. Well, I mean, they technically didn't, but you got to the end, you're done. Now you can be the Punisher. And seeing him in Brand New Day and maybe other projects, I've heard rumblings that he might be in other things. I hope now is the time we get the Punisher, like the actual full-blown the Punisher. And dude, the way, even though I like the way he looked at the end of this season for the 2 minutes we saw him in the costume, I loved the way he looked in the one scene where he was getting flashbacks with the long trench coat when they were walking side by side by the school buses. Dude, he looked great. He looked great. And I think that's from the other seasons. It's been a long time since I've seen the first season from Punisher. And like I said, I never saw the second season. So if that's what he looked like in the second season, I might have to go check out the second season. But I thought, I thought he looked fine. I will say, and I'm still not a fan. We'll see. It may grow on me. I'm still not a fan of his logo. The new logo at the end of the special and the one we see in Brand New Day. Not really a fan. I don't like the really pinched eyes, and it's just not a fan. Not a fan. I like this logo right here with the long teeth. I like that version of Punisher with the long teeth. Because, that's the thing with John Bartos. He's never really had an official... I mean, he did have the Punisher logo, but, when you look at it from the first season and then, of course, in Daredevil, it was always, a spray-painted, thing, and it was, missing half the eye. It was, eye was on one chest. It wasn't a full, complete skull, where I want this. I want a full, complete, long teeth, big head Punisher skull. And I think the one we got at the end of the special was great, but I don't love it. I would love to see a more comic accurate Punisher logo. So, but yeah, other than that, I thought it was a great special presentation. I hope we get more. I hope, if anything, if this is what this is, which is Disney testing to see if there is an audience, to see if there is people who are interested in Punisher, go for it. Greenlight a Punisher show. I want to see that. I want to see a Punisher show. I want to see him do his thing as the Punisher, because I feel again, the first 2 seasons, at least the first season, again, can't comment much on the second season, but everything I've heard sounds like nothing's changed. But especially with the first season and all the times we've seen him since, I'm kind of getting tired of this shtick of him just having PTSD all the time about his family. I'm getting a little tired of that. I want to see him be the Punisher. I want to see him go after bad people like pedophiles and rapists and gang members and all that shit. I want to see him be the Punisher. So I'm hoping this is kind of the new start for that, because I want to see that. I want to see him do his badass shit as the Punisher. So again, not a long review or conversation or anything like that. I just wanted to come on here, give my general thoughts, give my opinion out there, and just see what you guys thought of it. I want to hear what you guys think of it. So comment down below, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next Marvel discussion. Bye bye.